Hello and welcome back to Monster Train. Last time I got my Umbra clan up to level 8 and I won a Covenant rank 5 game. So I've unlocked the next difficulty up and I've only got 2 levels to go until I'm max level with all clans. You can see that here. 2 levels to go and I'm halfway through level 8. See if I select random what it gives me and I'll make one of them Umbra. One of them's Umbra anyway. Exiled Hellhorn and Exiled Umbra. A Welder Helper, which is good. Rage and Ember Drain, which is good because Hellhorn focuses a lot on Rage anyway. And Rage and Armor. We've definitely got a Rage and Armor build happening. I like that. And Covenant rank 6 means I start with an extra one of these. Who's my champion? A new champion. I haven't seen this one before, so I don't know what to expect at all. Do I have any consume cards? No. And you're not going to consume my stuff. I'd like to give my Pyre a bit of survivability, I think. Don't know if I've ever chosen this one before. I have now. Hello again, Acelot. It's really good to have you here. Add a Queen's Impling to my hand and imp units are cheaper on this floor. I like that. Kill all imp units and deal 20 damage per imp to enemies. I think I'd rather have more imps. I've already got quite a few, but let's get more. And cheap imps. Yeah, I had a few technical difficulties just before, but I think it's all fixed now, so should be sorted out. First battle, I did turn on the extra difficulty, didn't I? I didn't. Yeah. Lost track of where I was up to. Yeah, I'll give them spikes. Doesn't matter. It's just imps that I'll be using. Get a bit extra cash for it. Okay. Let's start by dealing damage to get one morsel. You can stand here. You can do the initial damage. And I'm tempted to put you here with some food. I'll strengthen up the train steward. Rage and Ember Drain. I don't need the extra action though. And he dies regardless. That's a waste of actions. Train steward at the top. These ones are cheap and they can go to the bottom. 2 of them. That dies. Hopefully Pink kills some of the things at the back. It didn't. You also attack. Oh, you die. Whoops. What? Oh, right. I should have put you behind. Because you die when you attack. Then you eat. No, you would have died anyway because you attacked. Oh well. Yeah, if I did him behind, this would have attacked first and killed the front one. That was my problem. Okay. Start with the Welder Helper to increase your survivability. Rage and Armor here. Let's put these two in front to provide some protection, even though they're not so good unless there's something on the floor. Should be okay though. 50. Alright, 5. You can get a free thing down here. I could get a morsel if I'm lucky. I am lucky. Morsel can go up there. Armor can go on the front imp. And that's enough to win. Okay, cash and some cards. I've got that. I like to put more rage on, honestly. Don't have any of these. I'd like to be able to get morsels into my hand really easily. I don't think I've got that in my hand yet. Don't know which way to go. Let's go the spell path. All my units are imps. Get a unit, get one of each basic morsel every turn. That one did me very well in the last game. Remove consume and make it more expensive. I could. It's the only thing I can apply that to. Oh, I could have. I'll make one of my basic things get consumed. As for making something cheaper, I'd like a cheaper inflame. Cheaper rage and armor. I did spread them out, which is usually a bad idea because if you duplicate something, you're only duplicating one of the buffs, but there was nothing I wanted both of those on. I'd like a unit. They'll do a bit extra damage, but that's okay. It doesn't matter if they do more damage if most of my things only have 1 health anyway. It's not like it flows through to something at the back. Unless they have sweep, but I don't think they'll have sweep on the second fight. Let's see. You can go at the top because you're excellent up there. I'll put you out so I can start getting those implings. Let's see about those morsels. Perfect. You can go at the back because you're a good one. I want you to survive. And these two can just be the cannon fodder. Okay. Remove this from my deck. Middle floor needs help. Bottom floor needs help. The imps are free down here, so I'll do this to start with. Link. Rage and armor. If I put you out, you'll die. Unless this kills the thing at the back. Bottom floor is okay for now. Okay, that didn't work. I had a 1 in 4 chance of that working, but it didn't. So, next best thing, perhaps a train steward at the front. Right, rage down here. Rage and armor. I think a train steward at the front. Okay. 10 rage is 20 damage, right? That could kill both for one action. Good choice. Get rid of these while I can. 3 action if I give something some rage. Don't want to do that now. Could do even more rage. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do this so I can play this for more rage. 46 damage at the bottom. And let's just strengthen up the bottom here a bit. The imp will get some food. Wait, does the imp eat? I think it did. Final floor. Final boss, I mean. Is top floor okay? Or not really. There's not much I can do though unless I want to hope to kill the thing at the back with this. I've only got one action too because I used Ember Drain. Let's see. I used my action up here on this. Once again, I was hoping for that 1 in 4 chance. It didn't pay off though. They will daze when they get to the top, so I'll get the first attack off. So I won't actually take damage from them anyway. I should have thought of that first. And I'll put the imp that I've already strengthened at the back so it survives a little bit longer. Like so. Because this means they can't attack when they get to the final room. And I get that first attack out. So they only hit me for 1 there. If I do this. 20, it's only going to get like 1 attack out. I'm better off clearing these cards from my deck for good. So I can hopefully have something good to use at the top. Rage and Ember Drain onto the back one, sure. Those don't matter anymore, neither do these. I might as well just get rid of them anyway. They will get through, but the back ones won't attack. Lucky they didn't attack. That was bad. Got that. Damage every enemy. Could be useful. Deal 3 damage and add 2 uncommon or rare morsels. Now I have a way to get the rare things. I'd like to copy morsels again as well with this guy, because he works really well. The Morsel Master and the Morsel Maker work crazy good together. Thanks for the good luck wishes, Ace, a lot. Definitely got to go this way. With the trinket, the artifact. Conserve actions between turns. When I play my first morsel unit each turn, draw 1. I think I'd like a bit more draws. You get armor every turn, you're good for survivability. I imagine you would be really good to put up with the Morsel Maker and the Morsel Master, because you get survivability waiting there as well. You just get damage up every time you hit something. Well, not every time you hit, every time you attack, which is once every turn, which is an average of maybe 35 extra damage. I think I'll get the Steelworker. Because that resets every battle. This resets every battle, but I think survivability will be better for me. The Historian. I'd take any of these. Let me think. Stealthy. Deal 2 damage to an enemy unit for 50 cash if it kills. I'd like that. It's early on. There'll be a lot of weak things. A quick way to get some easy cash. It's not much damage, but yeah, I'll take that. 'Cause 50 cash is a fair bit. You can get a couple upgrades with that. It's better than my train stewards too. Alright. Enemy units start with rage, and you attack every turn. I'll need to remember that. I need to look what floor you're on and consider my things will be getting attacked once more than what it looks like. And gains armor on Slay. That's bad. Alright. You only take 1 floor each. 1 space, sorry. Well, you got to go at the bottom. Put this imp down here to give you some armor. And this one in front to deal some damage. That's good. These two can go in the middle. Which one do I want to strengthen? Probably the strong one. Okay, there's 2 ways I can do this. I could put this one out front, and he'll have 4 damage buffers of morsels, but he'll get less when he eats them. I can put this one out the front, which is riskier. He's only got 10 health to start with, not 15. And this one at the back. Oh, and I'll put one out so I can demonstrate what I'm saying. If I do this, the morsels will appear in between them. And this is weaker. If I do this, he'll survive for short, but he won't get as strong. I'll do it this way. I want them to survive. My Avali is so cute, thank you. Now this won't fit out. I wish I had this a turn sooner. Damage. Damage. Steelworker at the top. Eaten for more actions. Ooh, petty theft, yes. When did that come through? Right! Whenever I play a morsel, I get an extra draw. If I kill this, I get 50 cash. Morsels. Can do a lot of damage down here. Another morsel and a draw. Okay, I can do the rage here. So I need more actions. I'll regret that next turn, but for now it's what I'm going to do. Damage shield would be nice, because I don't want you to die. Deal 3 damage. Hold on, what have I got? 3, 4, 5, I can play everything. So let's just do the damage. Put these 2 morsels at the top to give this guy some more health. Train Steward's got nowhere to stand and you get the rage. Get some morsels. They die, so I'll put down these lifesteal ones. Rage and armor, perfect. And these implings can't fit out here. Everything dies, deal 3 damage. Apply armor. Use all my actions to damage everything. Let's deal 3 damage to start with. Damage shield, okay. 1 impling here for way more armor. And a damage imp here to defend them a bit. This time you can get the damage shield and lifesteal. I'll just damage shield by the looks of it. More rage and armor from this one. And that's no good for me right now. Final wave. Doing pretty good if we take out half of it. Nothing else fits there, nothing fits there. Train Steward can fit behind here though. This should die on the next floor. Yeah, it dies. Let's speed it up though. Deal damage to the front enemy equal to 15 times the number of imp units in my deck. Well, considering I get an imp every turn. Yes. Rage on friendly units applies an extra 3 damage per stack. I have a lot of things that do rage. This is good. Definitely be taking the deranged brute. More space would be nice. Space is where I've been falling short. I have 1 expensive spell. But I have things that give me actions. And I have things that let me draw. I have nothing space-wise. So that's what I'll do. Get myself some space. Either way would be pretty good, I think. Let's remove some of the bad things, duplicate some things and get a unit. I should be able to get health later anyway. Like, I take that path there, I'll get health here before the next big boss. And that was the first big boss, so these next 2 should be a bit easier. Harder technically, but it's not a big boss. Get rid of the train stewards. They're not helping. Like I'm low on space as is. I don't need to put a train steward down. They'll just fill it up even worse. Get a unit. Both are decent. You're strong, but you take a lot of action. I think I'll just get a horned warrior, something that's got a bit of damage up front. It's cheaper. Something I can feed stuff to if I need to. Now to duplicate. Let's see. I'd like to duplicate this, I think. A cheaper Enflame. I could get another deranged brute. But I'd like to duplicate something that has some kind of buff on it though. My champion. Add a fledgling imp to my hand. What, is the fledgling imp the one that I've got? No, those are Queen's Implings. Which one's a fledgling imps? Apply Rage 3 to friendly units. Yes. Or Rally. When I play a unit, you get 10 extra damage. That's also good. Then again, Rage Imps. How much rage do they do? 3 rage, which means they'll do... Let's work this out. So 3 rage will do 6 damage. A permanent 6 damage buff when I place them. If I use my deranged brute, that's another 3 per stack. So that's another 9 on top. That's if I use the deranged brute. Or I can just sort that be 6 plus 9, 15 damage. Or I could do this for 10 damage when I place things. But I won't need to rely on finding the brute. I think I've got enough things that give me rage anyway. I'd rather 10 damage and an instant 10 damage whenever I drop a Queen's Impling. I need those Queen's Implings. Coins, I don't really need that. Let's leave the challenge off for one battle. I don't have that much health to spare really. $21 damage to 2 things. Why not? Summon a morsel, create a copy. Start by putting you out. And then start facing some other things. If I can put you here, I'll give you a damage shield. And life steal, why not? Perfect. Put you out front because you're strong already. I'll put you at the back. Because you'll get 2 every action. Every turn. And I'll do... Oh, everything skips past it. Whoops. Whoops. I need to put something on the top floor. You can stand here. Do some extra armor. Some things will get through here. Or I can put you at the front to deal 10 damage. Okay, I'll do this to kill the thing at the front. I'll do this to kill the next thing. This won't hurt us, it will actually die. You can have 20 armor and rage, I guess. $74, 21. 21. Rage adds more per stack. Lovely. Top floor's gonna make it through. The ranged brute was expensive to put out. Do more rage. Get some actions back. I'll do this welder out the front. Your damage goes up for the rally. Deal 3 damage, get a handful of morsels. And the only spot they can fit is over here. They'll increase the damage. Rage and armor can go onto you. And that rage has even more effect than usual. And 2 implings out here, just to make sure this dies. Close. Only lost 5 health. All these are good. Sacrifice Imp to get 2 actions and to draw something. That's good, especially if I sacrifice a Welder Imp, for example. Less space, but more action for the rest of the battle. I think so, yeah. That's what I'll take. So I've got a lot of cards that focus on space, actions, and having imps. Okay, let's go this way. I need to spend some of my coin. Holdover. I'll put holdover. I could put it onto the morsels. Let me think. Holdover onto impalate. Good. Definitely. More magic power and consume. I'll do that on one of the plinks again. And a cheaper spell. Could get cheap morsels. Or free rage. think cheap morsels. 'Cause these are good morsels. Reroll. Double stack. Double stack one of them. 8 rage, 10 armor. Too bad double stack on this doesn't give you more action. Yeah, I have to put it here. Extra magic power. It's just plus 10. I'll do this onto the third blink, so this blink's more likely to actually work. Or I could do it here. 10 damage. And this does an extra 21 damage. 13 damage. Actually, no, Plink's the best spot for it. And I'll cheapen maybe the engine upgrade. No, it's a consume. It's not much point on putting it on something I only get to use once. I think I'd rather cheapen and flame. So I have one cheap and flame that's free, and one that costs double the amount, or the standard amount that is, but applies double the effect. Get the trap shoot or the steel pulley claw. Let's get the steel pulley claw, because that will do 4 dazed when they get to the top. Which means if I use that, my pyre can get 4 attacks out and do 100 damage on whatever I bring up there. So if something's troubling me, I can just pull it to the top to get rid of it, as long as it's got 100 or less health, and it won't hurt me. A random artifact, if I let them restore health. I think it'll be okay if I actually do this. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, I'll start with you. I don't have any way to get the money back though, do I? Gonna need things that will kill. I've got these, but that's 4 all up. This is free, so I'll definitely put this somewhere. If I put it here, it's a bit of a waste. I don't have any imps to place. And it's only got 15 health, it will lose most of that. Okay, these two definitely need to go onto the top. With you at the front. And I'll sort out this later. Okay. 21 damage, and get rid of this card. Don't want to see it. Health. Stab. There's no room up there to put it, and there won't be room up there. I don't think I've got any cards that are actually expanding the top floor. Or expanding any floor. I've got one that makes less space. This one. If I put you out, you'll be losing 30 health. No, you can fit out too. There we go, he dies. Could do this, but it's not really going to help, and it's just going to handicap me next turn. Okay, let's do this to damage. Sacrifice it. And fit 2 more out now. Less space on this floor, I guess. This floor's not really helping me. And that's just going to handicap me once again. Let's grab some morsels. Let's see. 2 action, 8 damage to everything. Lifesteal would be nice, but so would this. You sweep, that's why everyone's getting hit. Okay, Queen Simpling. If the back one dies, it's not really going to help me. I'd rather it die to this to get a morsel out of it at the very least. Yet. 8 rage and 10 armor onto you. I've got the action, so I might as well use this. Get a morsel for later on. You know, I can actually... That won't do anything. I can kill a lot of the bottom though. That, I hope the top level will take care of them. 21 plus 10, 31. I'll deal with the top next turn. I might use a pulley if I've got one. Because everything heals every time it comes up. 150 damage, that's good. You die. Perfect. Let you feed. You can put armor onto our friend at the front. I'd like to make you a bit stronger again. One more at the front, and that will do. So everything I place here increases my main person's damage. Okay, holdover, I love this, 165 damage, and I'll get it back next turn. 21 damage. 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 Sacrifice the imp. More actions now. You go well with rage, so I'll just put you out here. Because I know there's a lot of rage here. Queen Simpling can't go out now, sadly. Do 180 damage straight up. Multi-strike 4, that's the tricky bit, isn't it? He attacks 5 times for every one of mine. Putting holdover on that was the best option, for sure. Chain of Gems. Apply damage shield 2 to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. As for these, not too interested. Once again, not too interested. If I get many more cards in my deck, I'll be in a bad spot. I won't know what cards to expect drawing. I'm already kind of not knowing. I don't want more unless they're crazy good cards that change everything. Oh, I've got 410 cash. I can probably buy some trinkets. Let's go. Apply Dazed when they enter the room beneath the top. More space in the middle floor. I think I'll do Dazed. That's going to have more of an impact. Deal 3 damage to the rear enemy unit when someone gets eaten. I do like that. Spells, I haven't been filling up the upgrade slot. Armor 5. I don't know, I kind of want my imps to die so I can play some more imps. I'll grab Teeth of Gold. I can only afford one more. Let's grab Armor 5, I think. Hold on, let's leave for 1 second and look at the map. Here I'd go the right path for that other artifact. Pyre remains, okay. Hellvent. Here I'd go either way, whichever way I'm feeling like, so I'm not necessarily going to go the path that lets me get more things for my magic, so I'll just get armor anyway, it's fine. Okay, so there's statues, but if something gets eaten, it does damage to the back enemy. So if I could get a few strong things at the bottom, if I'm lucky with my first draw. No, I don't have enough actions though for that to really work. And they have multi-strike. Okay, well you're definitely going out here. And this imp is free. Bottom floor's not worth it while that's so dangerous as it is. You are in front again with the weaker one behind. Hopefully I can sacrifice that one soon. Alright. So who needs the damage shield? Start with this. So you'll die. Then I can stab. Or I can use this for some morsels. Nobody's got rage at this point. Do I want morsels or cash? What's further on? Some cash would be good. Am I going to survive this? Well, this is a freebie anyway. That dies now. You take 1 hit. Could put you out. Or I can start on the bottom. Actually, this will be fine. When they eat, this will die anyway, so I'm not too worried if this gets through. I'm better off dealing with something here. Let's get some cash. Damage based on imp. Perfect. I could put a train steward down the bottom. He'd survive the first 2 shots because the first unit I place gets 2 damage shields. He'd take 9 damage. He'd die before he can attack anyway. I couldn't put armor on him, it's too expensive. What I can do, I can do 2 imps out here. Get that rally going. And I can make this one rage for later on. It's not free there. Too bad. And he dies when they get eaten. Perfect. Sacrifice the rear imp. 10 damage. Okay, less space on this floor for more action from now on. Okay, I need to put one here either way, because that gives the rally bonus. I'll get rid of this statue. And I'll just put this out here to start on some damage on this one. My other action can hit everything. Why not? 4 damage to everything. $150 damage. Where would that be best placed? Here. 150 damage there. Rage onto you again. $11 damage here, just for the morsel. Hopefully if I'm doing something like this, especially with that damage shield, I can get an extra action next turn. Which is 5 action, I think I'm saved up now. $21 damage to something. That's okay. Could weld the front one here. That'd be good. Why not? Link those ones. Get another action. It's all working out. Impalate the front one and just put you out. That rally, you die as well now. Train steward's not feeding anyway. Can I sacrifice an imp? I can. But you take 2 spots, sadly. Let's sacrifice one a bit further back, so I can get this buff sooner. Apply the rage. Kill this one so I have more time next turn. Damage shield. I don't want damage shield on that imp. Damage shield would be better here. Even then, it's not really what I'm going for, is it? I can damage the main boss. Why not? I've got nothing else to do with it. Oh, and I got Plink for my troubles. Hit the main boss. I'm trying to kind of do the damage I can to the main boss while I can. because I don't want it to get to the top. Not at all. Final wave. 195 damage. Absolutely. You take 2 space. And you take 1 space. If I put you out here, that's 2 damage shield for later on. So now the 2 damage you can get, and look how much damage you're doing. I could have probably just killed one of my own things with a spell. Hold on. 2 uncommon or rare morsels. No, I can't. Everything's got armor. Except that. Let's do some more rage. I guess just damage for all I can. Even if it's minor, it's better to do all that I can while I can. Oh, this is funny, the boss is just fighting against these imps. All that armor I did with the rage. Pretty good, I'd say. This is a new one. Deal 30 damage, and I get a stronger version later on. I'm interested in this. This will put multi-strike on something for 5 actions. It's good. I don't think I've ever chosen this before. I've only recently unlocked it. But I'm interested to see what the blazing bolts will do. Already got that. I do have a lot of extra actions a lot of the time, except the first turn I'm struggling for actions. I need this just for the first turn even. Alright, let's go this way. One more artifact. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time. Speaking of gorge abilities, I don't think I have any. For all that I've got an Umbra deck, I don't have gorge abilities. So I'd rather deal damage to hopefully some weak things when they enter the train. I'll remove some train stewards. Still don't need them. I've not been using them at all. Endless. Who could be endless? Perhaps the deranged brute. Maybe the horned warrior. I think I'll put it onto the deranged brute. Let's see what I can do. I have health and damage and health. Let's do the damage and health onto the morsel maker. And the other upgrade onto the morsel maker too. Because this is the one I keep putting out the front. It's going to be better at surviving now. As for this, could go either way. A fledgling imp Rage 3. I've got enough things that do rage already. I'd rather the instantaneous damage from the Queen's Implings. So I'll grab this one. It's more health anyway, and each imp I place will do a fair bit of damage. $400 coins. Think I'll pass. It's a lot of coins, but 8 damage onto these. It's multi-strike? No thank you. This is the second last battle. I need to be a bit careful. Alright, well, I can put you out for a start. Straight here. I'll put the endless thing in front to buff your damage. And a free imp. What do you do? Oh, you give everyone multi-strike, okay. Do that, and I'll put the Horned Warrior here. Free morsels. You're gonna die. You're free if I put you here. Rage is crazy good on the bottom floor. 3 damage. Handful of morsels. And you. Idea. Put you out. And the morsels are the meat shields. So I can get so many of them easily. And another imp for down the bottom. You can go at the top for whatever I put up there later. And free imp. There we go. It's not the worst if he dies. I do have endless on him. But I'd rather he not. Okay, you have a ton of health. I'm actually going to put you here. Or in between. Not sure. Everything here dies. That's fine. For now. Top floor. We need something to deal with the back line. I'll plink these bottom ones. If I do this at the front, there's his protection. Then you can come in between, I guess. That's fine. Let's put the meat shields out. Okay, top one will get through. It will actually deal a fair bit of damage. Don't like that. Oh, less damage than I thought. Rage and armor. Strong Clink. You survive. I'll put the Rage and Armor directly onto you because you're endless anyway. Get an extra action from you. And an extra card. That floor's fine. 11 damage. Did it all to the wrong guy though. That's fine. I would like to put you here to protect them for a second. Sacrifice you. 30 damage. So what did that give me? Deal 32 times. Ooh. Since it's purged, does that mean it's a stronger card forever? Like, I'll keep the stronger card in the next battle, for example? I hope so. You know what, I'm actually just gonna make these ones at the bottom even stronger with all those rallies, and I don't really care about the Ember Drain that badly. It'll be fine. Look at that damage. It's definitely fine. Final boss, and we already have half the stuff. Ember Drain like that. Now I can use this. 165 damage. 8 rage. I can take the multi-strike off, but I'd rather stack this up more. And we have enough to win on the first floor. Two random imps, deal 50 damage for sacrificing an imp. Move something to the front and give it armor. No. No again. Because I passed on those, I'll probably be able to afford a trinket, one of the cheap ones. Or I can get a full selection of upgrades, depending what I'm looking for. If I go this way, what cards would I remove? Because I think removing cards is a good option. Oh, it does upgrade it permanently. Let's see. I might get rid of Vent. Vent's kind of bad. What else would I get rid of? Maybe Antumbra Assault. I don't imagine I'd have very much to like, I don't imagine the damage would do very much. Petty Theft is bad as well, but a border on it would be nice. I'll get rid of Vent, and I'll get rid of... Where am I looking? Vent and Antumbra Assault. Yeah, I won't get the border on it, but I don't really mind. It's not working with my deck. Get the coins so I can afford one of the good trinkets. Okay, let's see. I could put Quick onto you, but that'd actually be pretty good if I can give you a lot of rage. Before I do anything like that though, let's see the trinkets on offer. Restore health when I play something with Consume. At the start of the battle, put a morsel minor on each floor. Consume. How many Consume cards do I have? I know I've got a couple at the bottom. I've got this. I've got a few, and a bit extra health could make a good difference. or morsel miners. My health isn't looking too good, and I took the path to the right, so I can't restore my health. That was to the left. It was only 20 health. I don't think it makes much difference against the boss. Restore health. Morsel miner. Morsel miner. That'll have to do. To the steel merchant. I just straight up put rage on this guy. That's an extra 21 damage he starts off with. Plus 21 damage from his buff. That plus 3. Makes that 21. And on its own it's 14. 42 damage for nothing. Put this onto the steel worker. Or the I'll put the extra damage onto the morsel master. Might as well strengthen them sooner. Final boss. Wish me luck. Buff and debuff effects. Yeah, that might throw a wrench into my rage plan. But we'll see. So I do have a few things that apply rage. You do 30 damage all up on your first attack. Okay. Let's begin. Putting you here. You're quick. So you'll save this guy. But if I put you out first, that's even better. Because then when I play you, you'll buff them because I've played a unit on this floor. Lifesteal. Yeah, let's apply some lifesteal. I can think those. 4 health. You're going to have to go at the top. It's the only spot that makes any sense. And I'll buff you with everything else I can. You're a pretty good thing. I'd rather lose this than you. So, how does this work? When I play a non-morsel unit, yeah, I've definitely put that onto the wrong floor. I'll do this down here. And it did both attacks to the wrong thing. Alright, well, I'll put you here then. You'll live. You can have even more rage. And more rage. And I'll put you here for a bit extra damage and to rally. Definitely put you on the wrong floor, didn't I? If I do this, 3 things are attacking. I can only play 1 guy. Could put you out, but you make more sense on the top, don't you? I like that. You can protect the guy at the back then. Rage there doesn't make sense. I'll do the rage. I'll do the units here. Just to up that damage. With rally. That's perfectly fine. Too bad the deranged brute lost all his stuff. So those 3 will die. Yeah, you'd be good there, wouldn't you? Let's see. I'll put you at the top. Rage and armor onto the front. That can wait. Could do you down here. It's kinda bad. Got 4 waves left. I say hold on to what we've got. Okay. 150 damage. Ascend someone. That's 21 damage to 2. I'll do that here. Free morsel, free action. Let's weld the queen. Put down queen's inkling. That will die. This can die now. And let's get 2 extra actions, yeah? Oh, I forgot. I missed out on an extra card. No. No. Oh well. Sacrifice an imp. Yes. Rage and armor. 165 damage. We haven't been using the bottom floor at all. Let's put you out. That's fine if they get through. That's fine as well now. You know what, I'm gonna just start with this now. There's not many actions left. A little bit more onto my main person will help. There we go. I can't fit these anymore. I don't have any sacrifice imp. I'll have to do rage direct to you. There's a fair bit of rage. That's all I can do now. Top floor's fine. This floor, Could be better. Bottom floor, that's where it's all happening, isn't it? Let's start with the free armor rage. Morsels, not worth it at this point. Plink could help. It's fine if they get through. That's fine. Let's see what morsels we get. They're pretty good morsels, aren't they? Could be useful if I had more room. On the other hand, I might as well soften this up a bit. If I can, if it makes any difference. It doesn't. We only get 6 damage through, is that all? Tell you what, this might be the best thing to do. As much rage and armor onto our main guy as we can. Don't like my odds though. I messed up when I put these on the same floor as my imp person. You do 30 damage in one shot. I reckon I only get 600 damage dealt. I think I can sacrifice. I think it's over. I messed it up. Start by taking you out, then do something against you. Doesn't make a difference. I think I can do 1000 damage with my pyre. I reckon I would have had it if I didn't mess up. That one mistake I made. Shouldn't have put the morsel maker on the same floor. $64 imps. It's huge. Umbra's almost level 9. That'll be where I'm stopping for tonight. Thanks for tuning in everyone, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And I also hope to see you next time. Stay safe. Bye. I'll put the credits on while I check if there's anyone I feel like raiding. Let's see. Who do we have? Who should I raid? Craig, Russell, Horn. Let's raid them. Stay safe, everyone.